students. Today we are going to discuss about network graph, bus incidence matrix, primitive parameters, bus admittance matrix from primitive parameters, representation of off-nominal transformer, formation of bus matrix form of large power network. Next, what is primitive network? So the network components are represented either by impedance parameters or admittance parameters. The given figure represents the impedance form. Here the variables are voltage and current. Every power system element can be described by a primitive network. A primitive network is a set of unconnected elements. Next, a power system network consists of number of elements. Each element is incident between any two nodes. This element may be purely passive or active. So passive means impedance or admittance, or active means voltage or current, or combination of both active and passive. Each element can be represented by a partial network known as primitive network. So this network can be either in admittance or impedance form. So next, primitive impedance network. Let an element be connected between two nodes I and K. So voltage across ith node is V of I and voltage across kth node is V of K. So between elements are voltage source E of Ik and impedance element which is represented as Z of Ik. Where capital I of Ik, here capital I of Ik means that is the current flowing between the nodes I to K. And voltage across the node I is V of I and voltage across the node K is V of K. Here the voltage across the element V of Ik is equal to V of I minus V of K. So next slide. V of I and V of K is ith and kth node voltage. V of Ik means V of I minus V of K voltage across the element I to K. E of Ik means active source of the element I to K. And capital Z of Ik means self-impedance of the element I to K. And capital I of Ik means current flowing through the element I to K. So the following performance equations can be written by observing the above figure. So in these equations, the condensed form is for all the elements can be written as V of E is equal, V plus E is equal to Z into I. Next is primitive admittance matrix. So what is primitive admittance matrix? What is the difference between primitive impedance matrix and primitive admittance matrix? So here in admittance matrix there is the current source and Y of Ik, that is admittance element. Here both these elements are connected in parallel and we have two current. One is I of Ik, one current is I of Ik, that is flowing between I to K, and other current is J of Ik flowing from kth node to ith node. So V of Ik means V of I minus V of K. Next, V of I and V of K means ith and kth node voltage respectively, and V of I K is equal to V of I minus Vk voltage across the element I to K, and capital J of Ik means active source of the element I to K. So I of Ik means current flowing through the element Ik. So the total current is I of Ik plus J of Ik. So next one is the elements can be written in the condensed form of the equation as I plus J is equal to Y into V. So Y is the element self-admittance and off-diagonal elements are mutual admittance of the elements. Off-diagonal elements are 0 if they have no mutual coupling. So next is admittance matrix. So how can we solve the admittance matrix? By singular transformation method, which we have studied in matrix. Here using graph theory, we are going to solve admittance matrix by transformation method. Here voltage source means we have to short circuit and current source means we have to open circuit, and each segment of the graph is called as element. So each element of power system is represented by line segment. So the shape of the graph may be different, but structure remains the same. So the rank of the matrix n node should be equal to n minus 1. A tree is a subgraph of network which will have all the nodes as in the graph. So equations for singular transformation is y bus is equal to A transpose y into A. So next one is, this one is example for graph of network. So here how many components we have? How many components in this graph of the network? This is G1. This is G1, generator 1. This is transformer 1. This is transmission line, generator 2, generator. So totally we have 6 components. So totally we have 6 components in this graph of the network. So this is the graphical representations of all the connected elements. So this one is a example for graph. Here we have 6 elements, 1, 2, 3. That is, we have 3 nodes. Reference node is called as 0. Totally we have 6 elements. This one is 6 elements. Okay. So next one is oriented graph. So in oriented graph, we have arrow marks in the tree diagram, that is called as oriented graph. Next, tree. So tree we call it as a subgraph of the connected graph without any closed loop. So we don't have any closed loop. Okay. So next one, tree plus code tree will give the graph. Okay. So this dotted line represents the code tree. Next one is cut set. So cut set means this is the example for cut set. So this is the example for cut set. Next, incident matrix. So incident matrix means any element of a graph is incident between any two nodes, that is called as incident matrix. So next, element node incident matrix. So it is represented by the formula A, which describes a element incident on a particular node. So A of ij means elements in the matrix. Here the entries for the matrix A is 1, minus 1 and 0. Okay, the sum of the elements in a row of A is 0, indicating that one column is A is the negative sum of other columns and can there be eliminated. So the rank of A is, A matrix is n minus 1.